What about Alireza? Obviously, he was touted, and Magnus also touted him as one of, let's say, the pre-tournament favorites, or at least that's how he saw him. And then obviously he more or less a disaster of a tournament for him. He hasn't had the best of years. His performance has been lacking in the last few tournaments. How do you see him as a player? What do you feel? Obviously, the talent is there. He's a ridiculously strong player. What do you think is missing for Alireza?
Well, it's interesting because I think at some point he had whatever, like 2740 in 2021. And when winning half a year, he hit it like 28.
2800, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe that's very important when when you're young and you sort of catch up with the wave, upcoming wave. You shouldn't stop playing, and of course, at some point, like he would like win basically any positions. Like okay, this Rook ending with Mamedyarov on the European Championship, which actually brought him into 28. So it was, I mean, not like a coincidence, of course. Like he's like maybe he's just a genius. Yeah, like he's very talented, of course. But I'd say that maybe his play was not like as consistent. He wasn't as consistent player as you have to be to get 28. Yeah, and of course he worked at chess a lot at that moment. But I think lately he doesn't look like he's working a lot. Yeah, I don't think that he had some special big preparation for the tournament. So he played pretty.
You mean for the candidates?
For the candidates, of course. Yeah. So I'm not sure about previous candidates. So I think he was a bit more principled in the openings. Yeah, he played some rare Nine-Draw line. He surprised me. For example, okay, I went on winning that game, but okay, I was very unhappy with the opening, and I just tried to keep the equality. So he also tried some, more or less well known, but some relatively new line against Hikaru in round 2, I guess. So things didn't go his way, but he came up prepared for more or less every game. He had some ideas until the tournament went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think I even played against him in Bucharest 2022, and he came up with sort of like small concept or even in Bishop opening. Yeah, so he didn't play Petrov. So I felt like, okay, he's like doing some work, but now I don't have such impressions. So he plays pretty much all the openings with Blake right now. Yeah, like French, Berlin, Sicilians, different Sicilians. Yeah, like with White, he started like going for some rarity. Okay, it does wonders sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't pay off. So I don't feel like he works on chess too much. And if we take into account that he's sort of focused on his fashion career, this is quite understandable. Yeah, because as for me, okay, not like I had any illusions about myself as an esports professional player, but I played many hours a day, let's say. Dota 2. I played many hours a day. And technically, if you try to go professional, you also have to, play 8 hours a day. It's basically your job. It's not some hobby. And there is basically a choice. If you give 8 hours a day for, let's say, for Dota or for whatever, and then you give it, okay, let's say 8 more, ideally for chess, then you will get nuts quickly. You will go nuts quickly. So I guess basically he would need to spend some more time on the chess work to get back to his like level. But of course, I don't think he reached his settings so far.
Absolutely not. I mean, he's what? 20,
yeah, so
21?
He's clearly capable of 28, and we will see.
Yeah, it does feel he's a bit distracted, and surely at some point